least Doom's got, 8 armor to mess around with. Knowing Dark Mago as well,
Staying in their lanes for the time being, looking to set up their respective cores as best as they can. As back in mid, Dark Mago is looking to push
okay.
forward, and yeah, there's the play. He may pay for this. Michael's coming in. Michael doesn't have a crazy amount of damage, but Illich will make his way over with the TP, and that'll get the job.
Is still ahead of the Doom.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. And, well, gonna eat a lot of damage now.
Stun, they got the Infernal Blade. TP is coming in, though. The Jakiro's coming to help out, but look at Stinger. Just kind of swinging his way through. Those are tower shots, Stinger. Those are tower shots. Okay. Kind of forgot about the fact that he still takes damage, so Stinger will die, and now Dark Mago hits up by the shards. Not able to get a clean getaway here. Can they actually finish him off in time, though? He is falling back to the tower. Goes for the Purge on Michael, but it's going to be enough to allow him to walk away. Gojira sends in a Fissure just to be sure, and Dark Mago healing up, doesn't want to go for the kill onto Excel. Does have to back it away, but yeah, he's looking at the Lina.
No way.
LSA buys some time. Michael now has to come over with the tag team, but he's still burning here on the Lina. Now he'll turn, though. The shards create a barrier, and they are going to look to force this one. They get Gojira, they get Dark Mago. Stinger finally finds a pick there, as Alone will die, but I was going to say Stinger has to sacrifice himself, but he uses if those supports don't come back. Speaking of supports, though, they're setting up on mid. There's going to be the snowball in onto Dark Mago. LSA and Shards both placed down. Excel comes in. And Illich, well, Illich is also here, I suppose. And, oh, hold on. That's not good. Sacred was TPing into the trees. Those trees get turned into treants, so Sacred does not have the element of surprise anymore. They're not going to be able to punish him immediately, ET, but this is a very sort of scuffed series of events as Michael snowballs in, but with Stinger here with the Sunray, they are going to back off. Gojira, though, doesn't want to let him go. Hits him up with the Fissure, but now Alone gets involved in the party. Hits 6. Laguna to the face, forcing. Do we see him just go for the bots build? Does he look for the BKB a little bit earlier? The rate he's been able to both fight and farm, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just the bots, because I don't think anyone's going to come to stop him. They are too busy looking at Excel over in the middle lane. Stinger and Gojira able to get a little bit of a 2v1 game there onto their counterpart support, and taking him down is nice for those two. It's not going to affect much in the way of momentum, but they're hoping to maybe make a move before the BKB can be picked up. Excel, though, is well, he's fighting for the D-Ward, and he does manage to get it, but it's going to cost him his life, or maybe not. Look at that Ice Path onto 3. And now Dark Mago, yeah, you don't want to be here, really. I mean, he's thrown the Doom down, but how effective is it going to be? They're just getting really jerked around in this fight. Stinger will fall. Dark Mago should be able to make it out here with the extra move speed from the Scorched Earth, but
Yeah, and Jakiro, just as a hero, slightly too tanky. You're just unable to make that play happen. Now Dark Mago battle for the rune, and he'll win, but at what cost?
Wow.
Well, he's got a DD bottled up for next time. Oh, okay. Village? Well, does get rooted up on the first hit by Arceus, so they will claw something back here on the Beast Coast side. Now they need to be careful. Excel and Michael are looking to set up onto Stinger. Stinger's going to pop the ult, and there's Gojira blinking in, dropping down the ult. They need to take out Smiling Knight. Can they actually get him? Yes, they can. Knight goes down. Michael falls as well. Sacred grabs both kills to cancel the blink. So Sacred walks away, and well, know the build here from Illich, not going for that sort of Gleipnir rush we saw from Saberlight, although in fairness, Saberlight had 2 games, so we did technically see both builds between games 1 and 2. So no matter which direction he goes in, he's going to be emulating that build a little bit. But over in the river, that is a very unfortunate initiation. They tried for the Infest play, and I mean, technically they got the bomb, but now they need to actually find the kills. Michael and Knight both dead, but Alone's going to be able to salvage a little bit there from the high ground. The problem is he has lost all of his backup, and now he's in trouble. Gojira blinks forward, gets the stun. Arceus is going to pop the ult. That is only the first life. They have to. There's got to be a weird story behind that one. We'll see if maybe we can get it. But all right, you know, we got word from the Word of God themselves. Probably still going to call him Arceus at least 4 more times as they do make the jump in. Dark Mago in trouble. Illich pushes forward, drops the silence onto the Earth Shaker so that there's no echo here, and there we go. They have enough damage to finish the job. Dark Mago gets taken down. Michael's a little bit low here on the edge, and that is not a great supernova. It's too far back to really have much of an effect, but it does allow his teammates to push their way forward. They get onto Knight, they take him down, but they need more. They're trying to find Illich as well. The silence, though, does come through, and Alone is starting to get himself up here, dishing out the damage. Has to shift his focus over to Stinger, though, because K1 did make his way into the tree line, but to be able to take... No, he's not. The dust actually going to be applied. They did get the life stealer here, so he has to stay out of the fight for a bit as Sacred... Well, the Ice Shards kind of messed with his pathing a little bit on the Rolling Thunder, but he is still trying to get onto Illich, connecting with the hits. The Root comes in on the first hit from K1. Now the Supernova is going to prevent anyone from coming over to assist, and they're going to look for a little bit more. Excel, hit up by the Fissure, not able to get over that block. And they will take him down as well, so... Well... Honestly, that's not too bad, considering they had kind of allowed the... Beastcoast just continue to farm. Michael's looking at it now, but there's so many heroes here. You're just not going to get that clean fight that you want. Now here come the reinforcements. Excel is in. Alone is here. They're looking at the... Oh, they're looking at the Troll. They do get him with that Walrus Punch, but they need more damage. The Snowball is going to get reflected by the Lotus, though, so they're not able to jump onto him. Instead, they're going to shift their focus over, but Gojira blinks in, able to get the stun. Locking down Alone. Alone in trouble. No BKB coming out. They'll finish him off. They get Michael as well. And this is looking really rough. They're going to lose a third as Excel is just burned to death. Can they get Knight? Yes, they can. First hit bash into the Fissure. And there's going to be a Root as well. Jesus, the RNG out here for K1 is just exceptional as they do get through the Aegis. Now they need to get him a second time. They're going to hit him with the Infernal Blade. No rage up for 7 seconds. I passed trying to do some work, but it won't be enough. Smiling Knight goes down. Excel now in trouble. Just bought back. Dies a second time and available. So maybe that's your thought process here. If you can get that off preemptively, then he is going to last a little bit longer as, hold on, this time the LSA will connect. They take Stinger down, but Argus is going to get in. There's that Abyssal Blade stun. Alone, though, using the Ogre Seal Totem, able to force his way out. They are trying to retreat for the time being, looking for their moment. Sacred, though, using that roll up into the Rolling Thunder. Illich, though, still not dead yet, but Argus is going to pop the ult, and there it is. Illich gets taken down. Excel will fall as well. Sacred, meanwhile, just continuing to get onto Alone. Alone, at this point, has no BKB and no mana. He sticks around way too long. And now they're going to lose pretty much everything. Michael picked off easily. Doom now applied onto the Lifestealer. So he is just having to walk back to base, and he will not take it. Yeah. Just keep their opponents locked in the base. Get the Aegis one... Actually, I was going to say one more time. Both of the Aegises previously have been Thunder Awaken. So this would be the first of the game for Beast Coast, as Michael, that's a very far jump. They're just trying to force anything they can, and they do take down Gojira as well as Dark Mago. It's a strong start, but they need more. Smiling Knight's been taken down, and this is where the cohesion's going to fall apart. Knight and Excel both dead. Alone, trying to hold on to his BKB for as long as he can as he gets into the tree line, and Michael reinitiates. They get the Walrus Punch down, but it's onto a Troll who they really can't kill, so Alone just has to try and run away, but they've got continuous vision on him. Now he's stuck. He's looking for a TP home. Will he get lucky? Well, Alone certainly does get lucky. Gets away. No bashes, no roots, no nothing. So
come in. You are not a great Megas team. Everybody's going to have to TP back now. All 5 TPs need to be committed. And by the time you're back, Tier 4 is dead.
One more hit. There we go. First Tier 4 gets taken down. Knight feels like he has to do something, pushing his way in. They do manage to get a little bit of a lockdown onto the Troll Warlord, but they need now damage to finish him off, and that's just not happening. Michael's going to get taken down. Buyback is available, but while he is deciding whether he wants to buy back, they've lost the rest of the lineup. The fight's over. GG called. Beast Coast. First matches with this new lineup. They look pretty damn good as they take the open.
Boy, man, oh man. Hector just farm.
I do have some questions about just how quickly they are going to be.
But off the pause, you get a little bit less likely in Gojira. Oh no, in breaking for the Roche.
Oh no, okay. Well,
still a much slower game, and now with him returning back towards bottom, I think this is where Thunder Awaken should be able to win that rune battle. And Alone again, look at where he is and gets clipped by the Split Earth.
The last time around, he was able to walk back onto his side. Not going to be the case this time, as, well, Stinger gets the kill instead of Dark Mago, but that's not the important aspect here. Getting the kill is going to be the focus, and maybe getting another one, because Excel is kind of wandering into no man's land. He is able to at least sidestep the Split Earth, but he will still die. Dark Mago finds the kill. That last bit of DOT on a Gojira will not with their timing, but We'll still find the pick. That's now 3 straight, and Knight doesn't want to be here anymore. TP's himself mid, but the reason mid is open is because they're making a rotation up top. Looking for K1. Oh my goodness. Cookie stun into kisses. Illich goes down, alone dropping as well. The Sacred just outplays everybody there.
Yeah, combination of things. Jira is so far in the middle of nowhere, just blocking camps. Level 4 Tiny. He's really been filling that roamer role, but gave the mid lane over to Excel for a little bit, and Dark Mago makes this his new home.
Yep, pushing their way in. There's the stun. Excel's in trouble. Avalanche comes through. No toss just yet. Now he's going to deploy it to get Alone away, but not far enough away for Dark Mago to actually make his escape. Michael will get that kill. Stinger, he's at least able to walk out, so they do get one. You've got Stinger in the area too, but that leaves you missing an actual damage dealer, and Illich is looking to maybe just poke and prod, see if he can find anyone, but his teammate has already gone down. Excel gets picked off. Stinger will fall. But that's all that's really going to happen there. It's just a 1-for-1 on the supports and the tier 1 tower. Push top doesn't work. They are looking for Dark Mago now in the middle lane. They catch him out in the shards. Macro Pyre deployed. Now the snowball is going to get in there, and Dark Mago will be taken down. There we go. Last little bit of damage comes in. They find the kill. They find the tower. But up in the top lane, there's going to be the cost. Gojira and Sacred combine forces for a kill onto Michael. And down in the bottom lane, the tier 1 tower. Now with the haste rune, Dark Mago is still trying to wrap all the way around here. Can he get onto anyone? They need detection because the Moonlight Shadow is really breaking that up. Dark Mago's now in some trouble. He's able to fall back to the high ground. And now they'll regroup and they'll turn. They've got Alone. They drop the Doom down onto the Dusa. Excel is dropping low here on the side as well. So they do get him, but okay, you can Doom the Medusa, but now you actually have to hit her. They are trying to push their way in, but they're not able to get this. The Medusa is standing her ground. They're just losing heroes. Sacred's going to get taken down. Dark Mago will now fall as well, and at a certain point, I mean, someone actually has to be doing damage. It's not enough to just drop the Doom.
Alone maybe a little bit, as he's kind of been the throwaway core right now. Illich and Knight are certainly playing a lot more for their own games, but then makes a play happen with the subs, and they find a kill on the Hector bottom. Well, really, nothing's going too well right now for Beast Coast. And okay, this could be a big change though. The Ags reveal Sacred. They got to keep this Medusa stunned up, and it looks like she will, but Mana Shield gone. They need to connect a little bit more, and they're out of lockdown.
They just don't have the means to catch back up. They're going to try to push onto Illich as best as they can, but the BKB comes into play. Arrow connects onto Stinger to take him down, and this is not going well. Gojira, though, does get in on the back line. He needs a little bit more damage, but he just doesn't have it. The Avalanche, though, will come through. And Sacred gets the kill with the kisses. They will take down Michael as well, but now they have to deal with Alone. I don't know if they actually want this fight anymore. They really just feel like they're out of gas.
But Excel, oh, he's still working on it.
Oh, they will cancel his TP, though. That just kind of sucks for Excel. Put in all the work to make sure his team gets out safely, but he is absolutely dead. Knight comes over to take the last hit, so they get a little bit more money into the Medusa's hands, working towards that Daedalus buildup, and there goes the Aegis. Going to be reclaimed, so Thunder Awaken, as you said, weren't really able to get any objectives with that, but well, they're looking for a kill now. On to the Doom. Not an easy kill, though, and with Dark Mago nearby. Well, they might still try for it. Illich pushes in. He's able to get down the stun into the bash. That's going to force the Bloodstone, but Dark Mago, he's just not healing enough. Yeah, Illich pops his own BKB. Now they're back onto the Doom. The cookie has to come out, but it won't be enough. And now Sacred just wandered into the battlefield, and he's going to die too, so I mean,
and look at K1. They're starting.
They get the stun locked down. There's going to be a Force Staff, though. BKB now comes out. He'll turn around and drop the Doom. The Doom went in onto the Slardar, but even without his abilities, he's just right-clicking his way through this. He does a pretty substantial amount of damage, and Sacred ends up getting taken down. Now Dark Mago's in trouble. Walrus Punch locking him down. He has to pop that Bloodstone. Gojira, though, comes in. Nice Avalanche on a 3. It's just not enough. Dark Mago will die. Gojira falls as well, and Beast Coast, I mean, at this point, this is just an absolute collapse. They're getting entirely outplayed in the last 3 or 4. Just kind of knowing at this point what it is that Beast Coast are going to try to do. So Knight just steps in and ruins it. But Now they're going to go for a smoke play of their own.
Dark Mago.
Oh, he's going to get jumped in on. There's going to be the kickback. Dark Mago is instantly dead. K1 tries to push in for the fight. The Doom is deployed onto the Mirana, but that's not a very good Doom at this point, and now they're just on the run. Can they get away, though? Sacred sure can't. Be able to take him down, trying to clean up some supports on the outside edges of this fight as well, but that's just GG. They just call it there.
Yeah, and I don't disagree. I don't know what happened there with the draft.
It can happen. It will happen, right? At least once, but is that worth it? He's going to farm and hopefully get off to a sort of stronger and faster start than he did in the previous match. Back up top. Things have pushed away from the lane a little bit, but Sacred has absolutely no mana as Stinger got himself caught a little bit there. Arrow, Starstorm on a Phoenix who was already playing on pretty low health, as now Excel's going to go down as well. But Knight's at least able to trade that one out.
Yep, gets Jingu as well, so Sacred's on the run, but yeah, bottom they just caught the Phoenix in between those spirit charges, and Sacred is still rustling and getting aggressive. He wants the chain, and they're going in.
Okay, got the Sprout. He's able to cut his way through it pretty quickly, but he's still in some trouble. They need to be able to assist him. Gojira's coming over. Stinger flies by as well, but with Michael coming over, the Starstorm should still be enough. It's not the Starstorm, it's actually Illich who gets the kill, but either way, take Dark Mago down. They'll get Stinger as well. Now they try to cross back onto their own side of the river to hunt Gojira. And the Sleight of Fist will...
Going to walk in until that D ward comes through. You know, this is a very early smoke. Okay, trying to get Dark Mago in the right position, and they might get Excel just because of that.
The arrow from Michael is going to miss. Excel will be taken down. Alone did jump back to his Remnant, but a little bit late to actually do anything, ET, and now... Oh, you would have been better off just not using it, because now he walks back...
Going to slow down in the slightest.
Not even considering a fight, so... Well, we'll see how much farm they can find for him as Dark Mago. He's able to run into Excel here in the jungle. They're going to get the Ava into the toss. The Impale comes out. This is not a fast kill, but it is a kill going their way. Dark Mago gets it. The problem is, well, remember when we said the Doom's just that little bit faster? Gojira tried, but they don't get it.
Yeah, now, alone in the wave. They're pinging out the Doom, but Doom does have BKB. They need to catch him with the Ice Path and then hope there's enough burst, and no, drops it.
Okay. The arrow is not going to connect there. The Doom does get deployed, though, so Alone has to back off, but they need help for the Doom. Going to be able to heal him up initially, but now... Can they get back onto that Ember Spirit? They're going to drop a very aggressive Supernova. Does it hit onto anything, though? No, it doesn't, and now Sacred's in some trouble. He's going to get rooted by the Searing Chain. Starstorm drops him down. Knight is now going to join the fight, channeling out the Wukong's command. Gets the Boundless Strike onto Gojira. They're going to quickly clean out the Nyx Assassin. Well, maybe not quickly. He actually did manage to survive there with the Carapace, and that allows Dark Mago to get in onto Excel for some sort of pickoff, but now Tiny's got to get out of here. His blink is up. He's not going to be able to blink just yet, though. Knight is going to hit him, and now Gojira has to come in to try to help. Gets the first stun down, but the arrow is going to shut down the Tiny.
Etherlands, whatever, is saying that, okay, Tiny, Dark Mago, love you. You're going to go and do your own thing. I'm going to get a Blink Dagger and go in and do my own thing, and then we actually have a good jump. And Alone, first life.
Oh, they haven't quite gotten through him yet. Now the Wukong's going to catch everyone. 3 heroes trapped inside. Gojira and Stinger dead immediately. Dark Mago finished off as Alone comes back in for the Sleight of Fist, and this is just not great. That's going to be 5 dead unless Sacred can somehow run himself out of here, but he cannot. Sleight of Fist with the Deso, just too much damage.
Just wicked fast, just, again, great reaction.
Commitment to their carry, because we're not seeing it just yet. Dark Mago, he can still maybe make some plays here and there, but maybe not onto Alone. Last time they tried that, obviously, some 50 seconds ago, they lost pretty heavily as Gojira steps in front of the bullet. Get down, Mr. President, but it looks like he's dead, and the President may be as well. Sacred on the run, gonna get himself taken down. And that defensive play is all for naught. Stinger's gonna fall. The root's there onto Dark Mago. He's finished off, and it's just, if one hero dies, another 2 to 3 minimum are going down with them. It's just, yeah. And unfortunately, the flip side of that coin is that this is one of the stronger Ember Spirit games that Alone's put together. 7-0 and 11 on his Ember, so, well, that's how it goes when both squads have these sort of star mid laners. If one guy has a great game, it's probably at the expense of the other. Is Stinger gonna get himself picked off? They do drop the Doom onto the Ember, but where's your damage? Who follows this up? They're just not really doing enough at the moment. Alone is slowly ticking down, and the Aegis actually just timed out at the worst possible moment, so he will die here. Somebody's gonna have to deny him, but Dark Mago, he's able to get in there with the Avalanche to make sure he gets the kill, but now he's not getting back out. Yeah, in terms of the gold exchange, that's probably worth it for Dark Mago, but it puts his team in a really awkward spot.
Yeah, and
Stuff away. There was a Carapace attempt there from Gojira, but it didn't quite time up the way he wanted it to. But Gojira, I don't know about this one. He is pushing his way forward. Another Carapace coming through. This time it hits, though, and Alone, he's in some trouble. Can they bring him down? They're able to hit him up with the Doom. The Wukong's Commando was deployed, so now that they have the kill, they need to get back out, but they can't do so. Dark Mago, he's going to be taken down. Got a buyback in from Stinger, but at this point I don't think there's much of a fight left to be had. Sacred's going to get run down and finished off, and well, they'll fall back on Beast Coast. They did find the kill that they wanted, it's just the cost is...
thing to change this game, but they got to go now. There's no waiting time, and Stinger, hey, getting closer. Roche at 40% HP,
That's... okay, that actually works out better than I thought that it would, but... it may not have hit anybody. It does push them out of the pit, though. Excel is going to get taken down. The Jakiro, though, will buy back immediately. He doesn't have TP, though, so he's out of the fight for a little bit. This might be an opportunity. Can they push their way forward onto anything? As of right now, it's kind of looking like no. But the Doom is still available. They just need to make sure K1 doesn't go down, and that's a bit of an iffy subject. But the Sunray comes in. The Lotus Orb will be deployed. They did get the Doom down on tonight, but... they still ended up losing the Doom. The back wall does come through, but at this point, they're already in retreat. Everybody below half HP. Sacred gonna get himself finished off. Gojira, though, does go in for the two-man impale. Dark Mago's gonna try to fight his way out of this one. Going for the toss. It's enough to take down Knight, but they're gonna need more. Dark Mago buying back. Does he have his blink up? Yes, he does. He's gonna blink right back in for the Ava, but there's no more backup. All the teammates died before he could rejoin, so he has to just fall back to the base, but Alone, not gonna let him go. They get the Searing Chains. They get down the Silence. They get down the Stun, and that's a dieback from your Tiny. A Rampage for Illich. And Beast...
King. So they leave a 60% Roshan just barely out of reach of Beast Coast, and Beast Coast would have to throw their bodies yet again at Thunder Awaken to hope for a successful team fight, and looking for Alone, but they'll have to settle for A, and well, we'll see if that's going to be enough here, because that was Doom's BKB, so doesn't have it.
Yep. Stinger gets taken down. Now the root is going to be there, and there's no backup. Not even a little bit. Gojira and Sacred are just falling back, and I mean, at this point, Illich is just unbelievably strong. 13, 1, and 16 as they double back into the pit.
Yeah, and well, not as much gold as Saber I gave earlier, but you know,
True.
still quite the hefty margin. And again, can Beast Coast snowball this, or is this just going to be them getting caught? Oh no!
Make the
Hector.
jump, and they save him. No, they can't. Stinger's now dead as well. They might not even get anything here. Michael's the lowest, but he was able to buy time with the Yules, so he will stay standing. And this is just an absolute disaster. Sacred's dead. They get the root onto Dark Mago. His BKB's still on cooldown. And honestly, that might be the GG right there. They're down 4. There are 0 buybacks available among those dead heroes. Tier 4 towers are under attack. There it is. GG called. Thunder Awaken. Well, they play spectacularly. There's no denying that. But it feels like ET, they got a little bit of help with this insistence from Beast Coast.
Right. Trinkets.